Hello, Evanston Vineyard. We just wanted to check in, tell you a little bit about how we're doing financially, and also talk to you about reopening. Just a brief word on how we're doing financially. We are doing very well. Thank you so much for your generosity, for faithfully giving during this pandemic. Your generosity has allowed us to do lots of ministry during this time. It's allowed us to feed a whole bunch of people through our food pantry. It's allowed us to do these online services. It's allowed us to do small groups. It's even allowed us to do these some social distancing hangouts. And we're just so very grateful. So thank you. And as for reopening, here's what we're thinking. Steve, could you summarize what we're thinking on reopening?
Yes. Our first concern, of course, is everyone's safety. We are a multi-generational church. We have everybody here from babies to people in their 90s, and they're all important to us, and we want to make sure everybody's safe. And then, of course, our second concern, of course, is to, as the scripture tells us, submit to the governing authorities who are appointed by God to look out for us. So those are our primary sort of values coming into the question about reopening. Right now in Chicago, in the city of Illinois, we are at or nearly at a place where they're saying churches can meet, but it's a maximum of 10 people, and they're asking you not to sing because it turns out that singing spreads germs more effectively than coughing. So that doesn't really work for us. And so what that means for us is that we're going to wait a little longer until we can come together and sing and not worry about our kids having to social distance. And so that's going to be a little bit further down the road, but it will enable us, when we do come together, to have something that is really safe and really works for everybody. And, you know, if we tried to jump in too soon, then we'd have a few sort of people in the middle, not the seniors, not the kids, and something that would work for them, but it wouldn't work that well. So to us, it's really worth just hanging in there. Things are pointing in the right direction. We will be able to get back together. We just need to wait a little bit longer. In the meantime, one thing we can do is that small groups can meet in a kind of socially distanced way in the parking lot, sitting in their cars, or we probably, really soon, I think, could possibly have small groups in rooms here at the church where we've set up the chairs to be a certain distance apart, and everybody, you know, uses the hand sanitizers and wears the mask, and that could possibly work. Although whether it's going to work better than Zoom meetings, to me, is a doubt. But that's kind of hanging out there. That would be the next thing that we might be able to do. But as far as a whole church going to go, I think we're going to wait probably a little longer.
So, given that information, which, by the way, we will check in periodically and just let you know what we're thinking. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to our email updates, subscribe to our email updates so you can get the latest news on what's happening. You can do that on our website. But we will keep giving you updates because the news is changing. The news is changing pretty rapidly. And I think one thing to remember is that despite the fact that we have been sort of shuttered in our homes and sheltered in place, that the Church of God is still meeting. We're still experiencing the presence of God. We still get to sing together in our homes. We still are reading and searching through the Bible, and so we're going to continue to do that. And we just want to invite you to just stay involved and stay singing and stay participating in all the things that we're doing, because we're going to keep doing it. And if you know somebody, if you have a family member or if you have a friend that you've been praying for years, some of our people have found that because we are online, that means that they can invite their friends that live halfway across the country, or they can talk to their family that lives in a different state, and they can actually come and join us and experience God together. And so we think that's really, really great news. But in order to kind of stay updated, I think the best way is to just make sure that you subscribe to our email updates. We'll tell you periodically what's happening and what our thinking is. Anything else, Steve?
No, just we have had some people in our church that did come down with the COVID virus. Thankfully, they've all recovered.
Yeah.
And we're very thankful. But it is a reality for us as a congregation. It has been like right here. And so we do need to take safety very seriously.
And that's what we'll do.
Exactly.
But for now, we bless you. We love you. Stay safe. And we'll see you again very soon.